You gotta love having two different monitors sometimes. I should really try to get my capture card later on this year if I get the money. Something I should have done last year, but you know, one thing at a time. My phone has a mind of its own tonight. What is going on? I lost the thingy majiggy. I lost the thingy majiggy. I love that music though. God, I love that music. Alright guys, just bear with me here. Okay. Trying to open TikTok to share my thing, and the first thing I see is something about tax information. Wow, I didn't know they had that part. Bro, yo, the freaking Larry in the Studios cooks with their videos, bro. I mean, not videos, but soundtracks and music. Larry in Studios cooks, bro. I will say that they cook. They cook. I will say that they cook, bro. They cook. But alright, guys. We are going to be getting into it. I do apologize. I had to get everything situated, share my social media pages and everything. Unfortunately, when I do stream by console, you pretty much have to do all that by hand and everything. Plus, concerning the fact that I'm streaming from my desktop setup. I know you guys can't really see it from this angle, but I have both my monitors. I'm playing on my main monitor, the one that has up to 240 hertz, HDR, all that good stuff. I have my second monitor, my Samsung, on top. That's actually having my Twitch dashboard and everything up, so I can see you guys' comments and everything that way, and you know, for making clips and stuff. But for those of you who might have missed the last stream, we progressed a little bit more on Fort Joy. We actually made it inside of the fort in the prison section. Took care of some side quests. Well, it's side questing, I guess you could say that as well. But I'm hoping once we get into it, we can. I'm hoping once we get into it, we can. I'm hoping once we get into it, we can figure out a way to get off the island, as well as that's the only thing that's really stopping me. We can actually probably get off the island in the next 30 minutes or so of playing. But the problem is the fact that I'm kind of stuck because I followed the quest marker on the map and everything, but unfortunately that led to I wouldn't say a dead end, but it didn't lead me to where I thought it would be. There's supposed to be like some part of the island or port, whatever like that, that's not being guarded, or that is being guarded and stuff by one of the guards that we helped out. We're supposed to be able to get away on a boat to some sandy dunes or something like that, but unfortunately it's yeah. I didn't notice about that statue until I see the I guess that's supposed to be a baby or something, some weird thing. But I do appreciate the to be honest, I didn't know. I normally the content that I would make, guys, like I have to look at it from an analytical standpoint sometimes as well when I am making content. What's actually been working well for the channel, getting me views and stuff, and what hasn't. And of course, that's normally been either Fallout stuff, like Elder Scrolls or something. and everything. But Baldur's Gate 3, I don't think really got me a lot of views on my channel that much compared to those games. But I've actually been seeing quite some. I actually had some pretty good analytics when it comes to when it came to Divinity Sin. I don't know why I'm stuttering. Whether it's my memes or my actual reels or playing the game, stuff like that. So I do appreciate for those of you in the Larry community, Larry Stages community that's been watching my content. I do want to say thank you for that. And to be honest, guys, that's the biggest thing for me right now. It's just hoping the channel grows, getting more followers and everything, whether it's on YouTube, here on Twitch, or whatever. But that's enough with me. Enough rambling. Oh, one thing I do want to mention, guys, is I may go live on Call of Duty either tomorrow night or the night after. The main reason why is because, for those of you who don't know, or if you don't play Call of Duty, we're getting a collaboration event with Fallout TV show. We're getting 3 new operators, one being based off of Lucy, the Ghoul, and of course Maximus. We're getting a bunch of new game modes, as well as we're getting a whole bunch of new content for Season 1 Reloaded, which I'm happy for. I'm glad that, and I'm hoping that it might bring in some new players as well. One thing I do want to say is I do want to see Black Ops 7 kind of find success after its rocky start and everything like that. And one thing I've learned, seeing in the gaming world, is to never give up and everything, especially when think about titles like No Man's Sky, Cyberpunk, all those great stories and stuff like that. So if Activision really wants to put their foot down and everything and make it work, they can, especially with updates that we're going to be getting tomorrow. But just want to throw that out there in case I do go live on YouTube. You guys can catch me over there. But enough chit chat. Let's get into it. I need to find me some more clothes. This is the first RPG game that I've played while I'm walking around barefooted. You see, Elflin.
I've waited this long. I can wait longer.
What the hell y'all got going on here? If you want to talk, then stow your weapons. Why does it keep telling me that? How do I stow my weapons? That's what I'm not getting. Okay.
You come to fight. You
there we
come
go.
To prove yourself.
I don't know what I did, but I hit one of the buttons on the directional pad.
There can be only one, and you have but one chance.
What are you meant to prove here?
She scoffs.
To prove you are the one.
I've waited this long. I can wait longer.
Can you explain what you mean with that?
Never mind. The one does not ask such a question.
Sure, let's fight.
Good. Who aids you? Choose wisely. Whether you fail or succeed, you do not fight more than once.
My nearby companions. They are at my command. What the hell? Okay, so we got a dog. Weird person. Okay, I know this is like a combat area, but it's just like, what's going on, I can fight only once, is what she's saying. So, it's a 4v. Why do they get the BL? Why do I have to start on the low ground, and they get the, man, screw y'all. Hopefully I'll still be able to shoot this guy. That's what I'm talking about. Hopefully that puts me within range to cast my skill, and it does. The fact that you shot me and I'm on a high, I think I'm playing on the easiest difficulty, guys, which I'm not going to push myself, be hard on myself for because of everything, but I don't know, guys. I want to change the difficulty, but like I said, I go to options, and like I said, I have no shame about this. The difficulty is on Explorer mode. I don't know what's the difference between Classic mode, Explorer mode. I know what Explorer mode is. Classic mode seemed a little bit to be a little bit more difficult than you have Story mode. So I'm trying to figure out where's the balance between the two. But at this point, it is what it is. We're here to have fun, so I'm not worried about it too much, I should say. I mean. Yeah, I should have seen that happening. Good thing I wasn't able to move so far. Why is my skill different? Wait, was that the right one? Yeah, I'm supposed to rush for yeah. I really want to try to get to these chests, guys. Is there any other chests around here? I said you can only fight once, whatever that means. Yeah, there's only 2 chests. I wonder if I can get to it. Invalid target? Fuck me then. Cloverclear was hit for 26 physical. Ow. Okay, that hurt. I'm gonna get you on the high ground for now. That's a good combination. That's a good combination. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not near it. But I encouraged them, and I guess that's all I can do for now. Did you really just walk all the way across there to hit me? That's crazy. There's a fucking knockdown arrow inside of this? Are you kidding me? And I don't understand why we're out of turn all of a sudden, but okay. See, this is why I wish I was playing Baldur's Gate 3 for the time being, because then I would be able to